Christopher. We break into regular programming as we await the return of your national champions. Bulldogs back in Mississippi. The Diamond Dogs beat the Vanderbilt Commodores last night in the third and final game of the College World Series. This is Mississippi State University's first national championship and a big cause for celebration across the Magnolia State. 12 News, Blake Levine, live at the Golden Triangle Regional Airport in Columbus, where the team is set to land any minute now. Blake, set the stage for us.
Melanie, any minute now? Well, how about that? There's the plane right there. It's landing. Mississippi State, there's a national champion on that plane right there, coming right down. How about that? A 737 jet for the national champions. Now, this is just part of a celebration for them. Obviously, they started celebrating last night. Wow, this is the first time I've ever been on a tarmac for a plane landing. It's pretty loud. But they are coming back. Obviously, they were scheduled to come back a little bit earlier, and they'll be at Duty Noble later today as well to greet fans, a part of a whole long celebration that they're going to have. But we're going to let them pull around and come back. But while they're doing that, you can even see the tarmac people are huge Mississippi State fans. And this game, I mean, this series was in doubt for a little bit. I mean, when Vanderbilt won Game 1, you know, you weren't sure that Mississippi State was ever going to get here. They lost about 8-2 in that first game, and then they were able to come back and sweep Vanderbilt the next 2 games. So, some details on the celebrations coming up. So, they're going to land, as you just saw, and now they're going to come to us. They're going to get off the plane, go to some team buses, which, if we could show the team buses for 1 second. Obviously, there's a lot of media here. If we could show the team buses around here. There's also fire trucks as well that are going to spray some water while they're going, and there should be some cowbells if you didn't hear them already. And so they're going to get on those buses. They might or might not greet the fans that are outside. We're not sure yet, although we're tending to think, according to the airport officials, that they are not going to do that. But they will most likely meet the fans that are going to be at Duty Noble Field. And that should be about, I would take an estimate, this is about a 25-minute drive. This is going to be about another 10-15 minutes. So if you are any fan that, you know, is within an hour away, you can still probably get to Duty Noble Field to greet the team when they come back. Now, it was a celebration last night as well. Obviously, you know, when you win, the party goes until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I mean, you saw Noah Newman out there at 10 p.m. with fans that were saying that this was the greatest thing in their life. Here we go. I'm gonna let you hear the sound of the plane real quick coming in.
Very exciting.
You guys can still hear me. Again, this is a 737 jet, only the best, I guess, for the national champions. And it's actually not too hot today if we're talking about the weather for a second, which is probably very nice, as this team is going to have to deal with fans for the next couple days. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow for the parade. And we'll have live coverage of when they do finally arrive to Duty Noble today. Here we go. The plane's coming in.
Blake, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Melanie. Okay,
let me ask you this. What is the difference? What made the difference this time? That game last night was unbelievable. But this team has been good. This team has been good for years.
What I think made the difference is, you know, in baseball, the best team doesn't necessarily always win. No. Was Mississippi State the #1 ranked team? No, they were actually 7th. But it's when you play your best baseball, and that's what makes the difference. Was this team as good as the Will Clark, Rafael Palmeiro team? Was this team as good as the last time they went to the College World Series? I don't know. That's for you guys to judge. But what I will tell you about this team is they were by far the most clutch Mississippi State team.
They really were unbelievable last night. I mean, they, you know, no runs for the other team.
Right, and the pitching of Welt Bednar and of course Landon Sims was the difference in that game specifically. But the offense, I mean, when you score 9 runs, you're they're tending to win. All right, it's getting a little loud here, Melanie. I can still hear you a little bit. They should be getting off here in about a couple minutes. And again, we're at the Golden Triangle Regional Airport, which is in Columbus, about 25 minutes away. We're actually going to scoot up a little bit here. See how far we can get up there. They just told us to, you know, keep the personal space, which of course we will abide by.
Blake, while we're waiting for them to deplane, can you give us those details again on the parade?
Yes, of course. So tonight, although there's no parade, they will be going right to Dudy Noble Field where they will greet fans tonight. But that is not the main celebration. The people will, the players, the coaches, family, friends, they'll go home. But then we'll reconvene at 5:30 p.m. at Station 1, which is on Little Dewey Street in Starkville. So if you aren't a Starkville native, that's in the Con District. You can look it up on your Google Maps. We're actually going to walk here a little bit as we come down. And so it will start at 5:30, and they'll have the parade. It will end at Dudy Noble again. And when they get there, they will have speeches. They will greet fans. They'll have just the normal ceremony. All right, here we go. First person off, of course, a flight attendant. And here's the security. I mean, you gotta have a flight attendant for these. Hold on, Joey, can you come with me? We're gonna try to come a little bit this way, and here we go.
They come.
Some of the players.
Back up a little for the bus.
Oh, and there's a Brandon native right there, Clark, who hit a big home run. Oh, excuse me. No, that is not him. Sorry, my bad. That is the media for them who's getting off so that they can film just like us. Look alike. How about that? Melanie, you got any quick questions before we go to the players and coaches here?
I know. I'm so enthralled. I'm just watching them get off the plane. That's a young player, huh?
Right. Oh, there's Chris Lemonis.
That's his son, I'm sure. Yes.
The national dare. You know, that is the shot that we were all waiting for, right? Chris Lemonis.
Yes.
You know, Jake Mangum, who was a great player at Mississippi State. He was crying in his last interview ever, and he looked at his coach and said, "Chris Lemonis will be the man that brings the first national championship to Mississippi State."
That
and
just gives me chills.
The next time they had a season, Melanie, guess what happened? All right, I'm gonna see what happens with Chris right here. Let's go over to the bus right here, Joey.
Hoping to get a few words from Chris Lemonis, the coach of the national champs. Carrying the trophy.
What a moment this is. Coach, can I ask you a quick question? Hey, what was it like obviously winning this? What was that first initial feeling that you were having?
Just proud for the guys. That's the biggest piece. Just when you're seeing all your kids dogpile on that stage, you know how hard they've worked, how many sacrifices they've made, and you're just proud as a coach.
And Jake Mangum was crying, saying that you were going to be the first coach to bring a national championship to this school. Remember? Did you think about that moment?
I remember that. I haven't thought about that much. I appreciate Jake saying that. He just, you know, I was fortunate to coach Jake in a great group, and this is another great group, and it was just time. It was just going to happen in time. We're just too many great players here.
Let's just talk about just what this means for your family. I saw that emotional moment you just had. Just kind of talk about what that was like.
It was awesome. My dad's been in the hospital for 2 weeks since we've been there, so it's being able to see him and him being a grad, knowing how much Mississippi State baseball means to him, it was just awesome to see.
Thank you, Coach. All right, so we're going to back up here, and we're going to get some of the players now. Let's come over here, Joey. So they did too. All right, so we got some of the players coming on. There's Landon Sims right there with the sunglasses walking on, who was the closer in that last game.
Yeah.
Melly, obviously some strong words from Chris Lamonis. All right, and maybe...
All right, they're all getting on the Mississippi State bus. They will be making their way to Starkville. We will also be in Starkville, too, for that return. That's about a 25-minute drive from Columbus to Starkville. Then, of course, tomorrow is the big parade, and that starts at 5:30 tomorrow afternoon. So, of course, there'll be fans at Dudy Noble right now awaiting the bus. But tomorrow is the big parade for everybody to come out.
So Melanie, we're going to wrap it here. Obviously, there's more to this celebration. I mean, we got the parade tomorrow night, and then we got what's going on at Dudy Noble Field. We have Kate Cornell and Dominique O'Neill, who will have that coverage. So we're going to send it back to you reporting live in Columbus. Melanie, it's just a special moment, isn't it?
It really is so wonderful. Thank you so much, Blake. And you can watch our later newscast for more coverage of the Diamond Dogs' big return to the Magnolia State and that big parade tomorrow. Our next newscast is at 4 o'clock. We return you now to regular programming.